The World Economic Forum has warned that youth frustration is now one of the top global risks to world stability.
I recently saw a real job vacancy online for an entry-level position. The requirements: a bachelor degree, fluent in 3 languages, master of advanced AI tools, and minimum of 5 years of experience. Oh, and the maximum age? 22 years old.
Last year, my friend, a smart fresh graduate with a great GPA, finally hit his breaking point. After sending out after 100 applications, he didn't just get rejected. He got absolutely nothing. Out of pure desperation for money, he turned to quick fix internet apps, getting trapped in a cycle of online gambling and scary online loans.
When our governments proudly stand on television saying that our digital economy is booming and GDP is rising, it brings a big question. Are youth voices actually heard in economic policy? Or is our government completely blind to the fact that their policies are driving an entire generation into financial ruin?
To understand why millions of young people cannot find work, we must first look at how the job market is actively lying to us. The biggest trend today is governments telling young people that they are simply too picky or lazy, but the data tells a completely different story. According to a famous study by Clarified Capital, big companies are now flooding the internet with ghost jobs. Their research showed that nearly 50% of hiring managers admit that they post job openings they have absolutely no intention of filling. They do this just to trick investors into thinking the company is expanding.
The critique here is simple. Governments are using old outdated ways to measure a modern crisis. When politicians look at employment numbers, they see a young person trapped in a fake job search, or someone working 50 hours a week for zero pay in an unpaid internship, and they count them as active in national statistics. And they completely ignore the fact that these young people cannot even buy their own groceries. They are celebrating a booming economy on paper, built on the invisible, unpaid labor of a desperate generation.
Now, you might wonder, if the system is this broken, why hasn't the government stepped in to protect us? The sad truth is that politicians are not listening to the graduates on the street. They are listening to the tech billionaires. We are currently living in a world where artificial intelligence has no strict rules. A report by the McKinsey Global Institute predicts that AI tools could replace up to 30% of hours currently worked across the global economy. And entry-level jobs, the exact job young graduates need to start their careers, are being wiped out first. Companies are quietly replacing customer service teams, engineer writers, and entry-level programmers with software overnights. The World Economic Forum has warned that youth frustration is now one of the top global risks to world stability. When young people do everything right and the system still lock them out, they stop believing in society. They become easy targets for online gambling, syndicates, and predatory loans apps. By ignoring new voices and tech policy, governments are actively building a ticking time bomb beneath their own feet.
Everyone, we cannot build a prosperous future when the present is built on systemic lies. Today, I have shown you two big betrayals: the gaslighting of fake ghost jobs and government that leaves youth unprotected in an unregulated AI market. We don't need another useless government seminar on how to write a good CV. We need real protective laws. First, the government must pass strict labor transparency laws to punish companies that post fake job advertisements just for corporate image.
And the second one, we must mandate an AI displacement tax on corporations that replace human workers with software, and use that money to fund high-level tech training for displaced graduates. And finally, we must establish legally binding youth labor councils with actual power to vote on employment policies, because no labor law should be passed without the signature of a generation that has to live under it. It's time to stop looking at our reasons and start listening to our voices. Thank you.